Hi, I'm Natalie Walton and welcome to the Still Studio. This is where I write a lot of my books and content for my website. So come in and take a look at this space that is quiet, and as Virginia Woolf said, it's like a room of one's own. So this is my equivalent. Come inside. This is the bedroom. So I designed this space about a year ago, and the idea behind the book was actually very much informed by my second book, Still, and that's why it's called the Still Studio. I wanted to create a space that was calm and quiet. Eventually we will have guests here, but for now it is the creative space where I work and my team from Imprint House works. Come and take a look. This is a nice cozy sitting area. I've got a bookshelf on my left, which is where I access some of my favorite books for when I'm writing. And then there is a bathroom here on the right, which again embodies the ideas of simple, sustainable living. And this is where I spent a lot of my time. This chair is where I write a lot of my books and a lot of the content for my social feeds and my website as well, my newsletter. And I will show you a little bit about the process to creating my book style. I will also show you, obviously this is the book. This is the book style. This is my most recent book. It is book number 3, and every book that I start begins with a central question. And the question that was for this book is our sense of style important, and how can you connect with it? Because this is something that I hear from people a lot of times, that they really struggle to understand what their style is, and it just can end up wasting you a huge amount of time and money if you're chopping and changing your mind. So once you have a clear understanding of what your style is, then you can make your decisions with confidence and clarity. So this book answers that central question. I very much see it as the third part of a trilogy about creating beautiful and authentic homes with integrity. My second book, which some of you may have, is called Still, and this really answers the question of how can we be more sustainable in our homes and how our homes are the best place to start that journey. And my first book is This Is Home, which started with the central question of what is it that actually makes a place feel like a home? There are lots of beautiful spaces out there, but not all of them necessarily feel like a home. So I defined that in that book. So as I said, Style is my most recent one, and I'm very excited to show you a little glimpse into the process of making that. So come through. I thought it might be interesting to share a little bit of a sneak peek at one of the photo shoots for the book. And what we do is we shoot a range of different spaces and then have to decide, do we go for a landscape shot or do we go for a portrait shot? And we do sometimes a few different angles for some of the different spaces. And we have to make the excruciating decision of what to edit, what to include. And this just gives you a little insight into one of the spaces that we shot for the book. Of course, we can't include all the images because we shoot them for various reasons, and it's got to relate to the content. So that is a huge part of creating the book. I hope that you have enjoyed getting a little bit of a sneak peek into my writing space and where I create my book, as well as the process of editing and making those selections. And I'm very excited that Booktopia has got my book available on its site, and for the time being they've got a limited amount of signed copies. So if you would like a signed copy, then make sure that you grab a book from Booktopia.